Science does the opposite of making things banal. It's about unleashing curiosity and uncovering more mysteries to solve. We take so much for granted, we become anaesthetized by our familiarity with what's around us. Science shakes off the anesthetic, and we look again with new and clearer eyes. If you found a bramble in your garden, you'd probably think it an annoying weed. But like every other plant and every other animal, it is an astonishing piece of natural engineering. A leaf is a chemical factory. It's a flat-roofed factory, and on the flat roof are solar panels gathering sunlight to drive the machinery of the factory. There are wheels, almost literally wheels, going round and round, biochemical wheels, driven by the energy from the sun and manufacturing food for the plant, sugars. And the sugars are then piped in this, what almost looks like a river system, into the central stem and into the rest of the plant. That's where all the food for the plant comes from. And even our food comes from that, because we eat plants, or we eat animals that eat plants. And so the energy that drives our bodies, every one of our trillions of cells, comes ultimately from the sun, and it flows down a river system like this, ultimately into us. It gets even better. The genetic code that's used by this plant is the same as the one that's used by you. Even 50% of the genes are the same. This plant is your cousin, just a weed. Some people would say that the scientific view is rather bleak and cold. Do you find it bleak?
There's no God-fearing person of any religion who feels as much awe as me when I see a mountain or a tree.
Or the stars.
Or the stars, or anything in science and nature and art.
And you and I are privileged to be here to enjoy it, even if for a short time. That's a wonderful thought.
We cherish this life. It's sacred. So enjoy it. This is all we've got.
Yeah.
And it's
Make
brilliant.
the most of it. Make the
it's
most
brilliant.
Of it.
It's amazing.
We are lucky to be born. We win the lottery just in being here at all. Your unique identity is the result of one sperm amongst hundreds of millions fertilizing one particular egg in one particular sexual exchange. And the same lucky break had to favor your ancestors in every generation back to the very beginning of life. And we're luckier still as individuals to have been born now. We have so much available to us, possible only through the understanding that science has already given us. Just look how far we've come in my lifetime. We've got life-saving medicine, supercomputers, the internet. We can travel further and faster, higher and deeper than ever before. We constantly push at the frontiers of possibility. Imagine what's still to come. We are made by the laws of physics, working through 4 billion years of evolution. We have a brief window of life through which to see the universe and understand how we came to be in it. The truth may not always be comforting in the face of suffering, but it has a majesty of its own. That's what I tell people when they ask me, why do you bother to get up in the mornings?